First off, I want to let you guys know that I am a Heat fan. And no, I'm no Cavs fan, but I am a fan of greatness. And you always have to give credit when it's due. Stephanie Curry and LeBron, Steph Curry and LeBron James are both great players in their own way. Steph Curry is a great shooter, the best I ever seen that shot behind the 3-point line. Well, way behind the 3-point line. LeBron James, in my opinion, is the best player to ever play the game and run a team. In my opinion, he's better than Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. Perhaps not a better closer than them, obviously, but I would choose LeBron James to be the face of my franchise. Of course, I won't pick LeBron James over Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant to shoot the last shot. Hell no. I won't. Nah. LeBron James is rarely clutch, okay? He's rarely clutch. You don't always see him taking those last shots to really win the game, like Game 6 against the San Antonio Spurs. Ray Allen took that shot because LeBron James missed the 3. And then you see Kyrie Irving. Actually, what LeBron James did, alright, let me say, he's not clutch offensively as much, because that block was very clutch. But Kyrie Irving was the one to, shoot the 3, win the game for. I'm not gonna say win the game for them, because LeBron James also, he kind of did make a clutch free throw to put him up by 4. So whatever. But like I was saying, I would choose LeBron James as the face of my franchise to lead my team to the finals. Give LeBron James any uniform, and he'll bring your team to the finals. Well, any top 20 teams uniform. Not any team. But, no, LeBron James is not my favorite player. I just want to let you guys know that. And no, Stephen Curry is not my favorite point guard. My favorite player is Dwyane Wade. Because keep in mind, I'm a Heat fan. And my favorite point guard is either, Ray John Rondo, Chris Paul, or Russell Westbrook. I don't know. I haven't made my mind up yet. But I want to apologize for telling you guys that Stephen Curry is an all-around point guard. It took me some time to realize, well, not trying to say it took me months and all that, but watching the playoffs this year, and even the finals, I've seen that Stephen Curry, our unanimous MVP, is not such a true point guard, which is someone that runs their team. That's someone that runs their offense. Like, that's not Stephen. That's not a Stephen. What I'm trying to say, Stephen Curry is not playing his role right, in my opinion. Like, he almost seems like a third option, because without Draymond Green or Klay Thompson, it would be tough to win these playoff games. I've always told people that Draymond Green is almost as or more important to the Warriors than Stephen Curry. Game 5 even proved it. Without Draymond Green, the Warriors lost to the Cavs because it made it more easier for LeBron James to just attack, since Draymond's presence wasn't even there. Plus, Draymond Green has a better offense rating than Stephen Curry. Draymond led the Warriors with a plus 25.6, while Curry had a plus 22.2. Let me not take away Steph Curry's shine, because, Steph Curry, like I said, is a great shooter. Like, amazing. The best I ever seen behind the 3-point line. But he is not a true leader to the Warriors. It is Draymond Green this season, who averaged 7.4 assists this season, which is more than Stephen Curry, the point guard, who only averaged 6.7 assists this season. Even in the playoffs, Draymond Green averaged more assists than Stephen Curry, who plays the point guard position. And Green averaged 6 assists, while Curry averaged 5.2 assists. Green is... It's like Green is playing point guard, man. Like, he's the leader of this team. That's what he's showing. That's what he's showing us. Stephen Curry, man, All I'm saying, you need to step up as a point guard because the point guard is the person that runs the team. He's the he's the playmaker. He's the playmaker, just like Chris Paul, Rajon Rondo, and Russell Westbrook. Once again, I apologize for saying, he's an all-around point guard. An all-around point guard is someone like Russell Westbrook, and I could say Chris Paul and John Wall. But Curry lacks on a few things. Like playing defense. Rondo, Paul, and Russell could play defense. And they could run their offense. They can run their team and pass it to the hot hand. That is what makes them truly a point guard. Another thing I want to point out that makes me question Stephen Curry's position is on what happened in Game 5 in the finals against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Game 5, the Warriors had a 3-1 lead, right? Klay Thompson is red hot with 37 points. Steph was scoring, but the Splash Bros didn't really produce 82 points, and 41 points each, like how Kyrie and LeBron James did. Totally legendary. And why does Curry only have 4 assists if Klay Thompson is red hot like that, shooting 11 from 20? If that was Chris Paul would have had 12 assists, and at least 5 or 6 of them would have came from Klay Thompson. Instead of going 8 for 21, you could have ran some plays to get Klay the ball more, to make some shots, or attempt to win against the Cleveland Cavaliers in Game 5. But you did it, Steph. You did it. And in Game 7, where it mattered the most, you still wasn't there as a point guard. My bad. Damn, I smacked my mic. As a point guard, Draymond Green again was the point guard. He had 9 assists, and you only had 2 assists. You only had 2 assists. 2 assists. And you're the point guard. You're the one that's supposed to lead the offense. A point guard, someone who passes the ball, who runs their offense. He didn't do that. He also had 32 points with 15 rebounds, almost a triple-double. But he still managed to get 9 assists, and he's a power forward. And you're a point guard. Come on, man. Klay went for 6 and 17 for some reason. Well, actually, I knew Klay was not gonna shoot. He was gonna have an off night because he was not gonna have plays ran for him, So I understand why he would take a shot as soon as he get the ball, because Steph is not gonna pass him the ball. And when Steph do pass him the ball, it's a turnover. I don't know why. I forgot what play was that. Tried to pass it to Klay Thompson, just went out of bounds. It was a terrible pass. It was a terrible pass. And Steph went 6 for 19 and only 2 assists, man. 6 for 19 and only 2 assists. He also led his team in turnovers that game, which was 4 turnovers. When he tried to give Klay Thompson the ball, it was just a bad pass that went out of bounds. The reason why your team lost is because you wasn't there. You wasn't there as a point guard. At least you tried to play defense on Kyrie when he made the game-winning shot, but you need to get better. Because we witnessed point guards like Russell and Irving who isn't afraid of you. They're not afraid to attack you. They're not afraid. Irving had that Kobe mentality and Jade. He jade on your face to win the game. He jade on your face to win he didn't even care. He didn't even look at anybody to pass the ball. Kyrie, another ball hogger in my opinion, but he didn't look at anybody. He had that Mamba mentality and jade on your face, man. He jade on your face. And we know you didn't want to guard Irving because I think you was trying to guard J.R. Smith the whole game. But they got you. They got you on the switch anyways. I forgot who said a pick, and then they got you on the switch. They got you on the switch anyways, and he jade on you. He grilled you. You're gonna have to come back tougher next season, man, because teams are forming blueprints to stop your cheese. The Thunder's blueprint was working, and so did the Cavs. Just that the Cavs did a choke. The Cavs did a choke. But anyways, I made this video to congratulate LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers and the city of Ohio. We all have witnessed greatness, and we all have to put some respect on it. Yeah, Wade is my favorite, but LeBron James is my second favorite because I really appreciate what he did for the Heat. He brought us 2 rings. He also inspired me and others to believe, and chase greatness. Plus, he's a great player. I think he's better than Jordan, and that's my opinion. I talk to all my friends about this. They telling me I'm dumb, blah, 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 and all that crap. But look, my opinion, Jordan cannot get freaking 10 rebounds, 10 assists. He can get a lot of. Everybody knows he's a scoring machine. And he's clutch. But listen, that's not the point. What I'm saying is LeBron James has better stats, and stats sometimes lie, but I don't care. LeBron James stats this finals is just amazing. It's amazing. Amazing stats. He went to the finals 7 times, man. That is amazing to see in my generation. Yeah, he didn't have 5, 6, 7 rings, but he accomplished a crazy dream against all odds. He brought home a ring to a city that hasn't had a championship in over 52 years. I said 50? What the fuck is that? But in over 52 years. Him and his team defeated a 73-9 team that contains the league's MVP. And they were down 3-1. He also led the offseason. He also led the playoffs in points, assists, steals, blocks, and rebounds. That's just amazing. That's just an amazing story to tell. That's just an amazing story told. And stop saying Kyrie and Ray Allen saved his ass. Without that supernatural block on the fast break on Iggy, the Warriors would have been up 91-89. So let's not forget about that. And Ray Allen didn't save LeBron James' ass. He saved all our asses, okay? He saved all our asses. If Ray Allen didn't make that clutch 3, man, the Spurs would have been champions that year. But anyways, if it wasn't for LeBron James coming to Miami, we wasn't going to have any rings, alright? We was only going to have that 1 ring that Wade brought us, okay? Okay? So give this man and his team the credit he deserves, alright? So LeBron James, as a fan, and you being as one of my role models, I want to tell you thank you. Thank you for showing me that greatness isn't easy. It's hard work. And do it for your city and your legacy. Thank you. And I don't want anybody to leave some hate comments saying, oh, I'm hating on Curry and stuff. Oh, the finals was rigged and all of that crap. If the finals was rigged, then the Warriors versus Thunder was rigged, because the Thunder was up 3-1 and then the Warriors came back. You guys didn't say that was rigged. No, he did it. Okay? So, no, I don't want to hear anything about that. Alright, the refs, you already heard Steven Jackson, man. Just watch that video. Let him explain to you. Yes, the refs make bad calls, and the refs, it's basically in the refs' hands. That's how the game is. It's in the refs' hands. But anyways, I don't want to hear no hate comment saying I'm hating on Stephen Curry, because I'm not a Stephen Curry hater, okay? Because, and don't say it was luck either. I just explained what happened, okay? So leave a like and carry on, alright? And don't say I'm like No, I'm not a Stephen Curry hater or balls hugging LeBron. All right, I'm not hugging anyone's balls. All right. LeBron James, he was there. He came up. He stepped up that night. And Kyrie and all of them, they stepped up that night. You got to give credit when it's due. And yeah. Shouts out to all the realists in the Beehive and all my beaners and bitches for watching this video. See you guys next time. And I need an outro like ASAP. Hit me up if you guys got like if you guys can make outros. All right, I need an outro. So thanks guys. Thanks for watching. I'm out.
To take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports.